Welcome to A Little Bit Kitchen. My name's Marc. This week we're in the back roads of beautiful British Columbia. We're going on a mini bike adventure. We're cooking some sourdough bread and a nice beef dip. Stay tuned, it's going to be a great time. We're beginning our hill climb. I just burned through one of my belts already, so let's see if we can make it up here. All right, we're halfway up. The view's getting nice already. All right, we made it up. That was a struggle. We're 3 kilometers up. My belt is smoking. Okay, let's keep going. Oh no, this is the second belt I break. I think the hill climb is a little bit too aggressive for the weight that I have on here. So I might have to turn around and go back down. Or find a spot up here somewhere. Last one. Wow, look at the heat on that. I think it's the heat that breaks the belt. Look at that, it's smoking my glove. I gotta find a way to keep this cool. If we can stay at this elevation and I can find a nice spot, it would be best. All right. Okay, we're back in action. I'll probably have to push up a little bit so that I don't burn up the belt again, but that's fine. Well, would you look at this? What a beautiful view. We're gonna set up our tent. We're gonna start cooking. All right, we unpacked a bit. I'm gonna go get some wood for tonight. Drag that big piece of wood home, baby. Relax sawing, enjoying the view while cutting wood. Okay, well that should be enough wood for the night. Always set up your bed first. You never know, the weather could turn and you might want to just get in bed, cuddle up and enjoy some warmth. Starting to really like the look of this patina. This color builds when the stove gets to a certain temperature, and I really like the way it looks. All right, so today we have a one pot wonder. I stuffed everything we need inside. So my lovely wife made me some bread dough. It's a sourdough, and we're gonna be cooking it in this pressure cooker in a can. So usually you would cook it in a can, but instead I have a small stainless steel pot that I'm gonna be using with a grill on the bottom. So let me get set up. I'm gonna start a fire in here, and then we're gonna start this cooking process. Okay, while we wait for these coals to build, we're gonna set up our bread situation. Okay, so we have this beautiful bread dough, and I need to line this up with some parchment paper. Just gonna shape it up. And then that's it. So you can see some nice little bubbles are forming in there with the natural fermentation. It's gonna be good, and hopefully it has a nice sour flavor to it. This little rock here is nice and warm, so we'll just leave it right here. So here we have a beautiful piece of beef rib, and what I'm gonna do is just season it up with some salt, and I also have a nice tea here, little tea sack. So we're gonna coat that up both sides. We're also gonna cover it with some salt. On both sides. Okay. Move this, then we're just gonna run 2 strings across. We're gonna make a little meat hammock. So the wood in there is a little bit wet, so it makes a perfect smoker. I just put the strings there on top of my table, and we're gonna make a little meat hammock, and we're gonna smoke our ribs. We have a decent smoke on here. It's changing color to a nice little orange. Now we're gonna crank up the heat, and we're gonna get this braising. Let's check our bread. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Some oil. Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna deglaze with some red wine. So now we're gonna reduce this wine a little bit, just so that it loses a bit of this acidity. And then we're gonna add some onion soup mix with some water. And then we're gonna get this pressure cooking for 40 minutes. Add our onion mix. I'm gonna cook it bone side down. Oh, the sun's almost going behind the mountain there. I gotta get this going. Okay, while we wait, we're gonna cut some wood for tonight. Okay, while we wait for these ribs to cook, I'm gonna make a nice garlic aioli. Garlic, egg yolk, oil, salt. Done. One tip when you're cutting garlic, you can add a pinch of salt. It's gonna draw out a bit of moisture, and then the garlic is gonna stay in one little pile. Okay, so we have our egg yolks. And usually you would add some lemon juice and some vinegar, but I don't have that, so I'll use a little bit of gherkin. And a little bit of wine. Some salt. So you slowly add your oil and you emulsify. So that's a nice wine and gherkin garlic aioli. Different and delicious. Next, we're gonna make some mustard. I soaked some mustard seeds in vinegar. They've been absorbing the liquid. So I'm gonna chop these seeds up just to get the inside of the seed exposed so that you get that nice horseradishy flavor. Add some mustard powder. So that was it, just some mustard seeds, some vinegar, mustard powder, and salt, and it's delicious. Fresh thyme. So while we're waiting, we have our condiments ready now, and usually when you're pressure cooking bread like this, you use foil on the top, but I don't have any foil. So I'm gonna use some parchment paper and I'm gonna hope for the best. Okay, so first we're gonna do a slit in the bread. All right, well, that's as airtight as I can get it. Just gonna cut the excess off here. This is my first time steaming bread in a pressure cooker, so let's see how it goes. Okay, the timer just went off, so we're good to go. Ooh, yeah. I want to take advantage that this is still nice and hot so I can cook my bread in here too. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this done with the stock that's in here. Once it's compressed, it's 20 minutes. Oh yeah. Yeah. These are nice. Lots of fat on there. Oh. That was so good. And I'll put some Havarti on top and then we'll melt it a little bit. We'll keep this warm underneath here. So it's been 25 minutes, so we're gonna let this cool off naturally for 10 minutes. The natural release just went down. Let's go check out the bread. Oh. All right, let's get this baby a bit of a toast. Ooh. Okay, so we have this wonderful broth here. We're gonna make a beef dip. garlic butter on here. I'm just gonna let it melt there. Our beautiful aioli. Get that soaking all up in there. Then we have our nice mustard. There we go. Wow. Would you look at that? And then the beef joice right there. Wow, just in time. The sun's going down. Well, it's time to eat this, huh? Wow. What a day. Look at this savage meat sandwich. Wow, that is delicious. The bread is beautiful too. Wow, let's dip. God damn, this is ridiculous. Oh, wow. Nice half sandwich for the wife since she made the bread. Only the nice thing to do, right? Can't eat all of this. I'm gonna feel guilty. It's too good. I'm gonna put all of this in the pressure cooker so that no animals can get inside. Let's see what that does. Okay, so we're back in the tent. It started to rain outside, so I decided to come in. Here we got fireplace going on and drying out some wood. It's just raining very lightly. I don't know if you can hear. But anyways, I'm just gonna relax here and enjoy this wonderful fire, and I'm gonna go to bed. See you tomorrow morning. Okay, good morning. Yesterday we had a bit of a problem with the wood. It was too close to the stove and it started to smoke everywhere. So I had to move it away. So I won't be doing that again. Another thing that's happening is that I didn't expect is the snow. It is snowing. It's about 6:30 a.m. and I'm hoping to pack out and get out of here ASAP so that I don't get stuck in the snow. Oh. Oh. This tent full of snow is going to add a lot of weight. Let's hope the mini bike can handle it and we won't break one of those belts again. We made it! Oh. Alright, so this marks the end of this week's adventures. If you like to see more episodes like this, I'm uploading every Friday at 12 p.m. Stay tuned and subscribe. Click the little bell button so that you don't miss any of these sweet episodes. Alright? See you next time. Peace.